Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hope you're having an awesome day. Thanks for taking some time every day to hang out with me. Today's video, we have the Glow Addict unboxing for November 2020. I will link my Glow Addict playlist to watch previous unboxings, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and give this video a like. Let's get unboxing. Starting in November, Glow Addict has 4 different tiers. They have the beauty bag, which is $13.99, the beauty box, which is $18.99, the skincare box, that is $24.99, and now the Luxe box, that is $34.99. For November, I skipped the beauty bag, but I also started a Luxe subscription. I'm gonna be starting off with the beauty box. I thought that they were shipping my replacement in this packaging, but this card inside was explaining how they shipped it in this packaging instead because one of the products wouldn't fit the box. So I'm thinking, you're telling me it wouldn't fit in one of those big ginormous boxes? So I'm wondering if those big boxes were just set aside for the Luxe and the skincare boxes, while their traditional size boxes were set aside for the beauty box. The first product is by DermaE. This is the Hydrating Night Cream. I have been wanting to try more products by DermaE. I've only used their Scar Cream, really good. Out of it right now because I'm currently trying to use up my Kate Somerville one, and then once I use that up, I'm definitely going to repurchase a DermaE because it is the best Scar Cream I have ever used. I like the words hydrating, and especially that it's a night cream. I know I like to pack on really thick hydrating creams overnight, especially in the winter with the cool weather rolling around. Not only does my face struggle trying to retain moisture, it's 10 times worse in the winter. Ooh, she a thick cream. This cream is super thick. It's even kind of struggling to fully absorb into my hand, but man, it's like instant hydration, smoothness. I definitely see an Essence coming in handy using this night cream, and I really only use Essences at night, but when we do have cooler weather, I switch to using Essences in the morning. I originally switched it in the morning to try to use it up, but it takes a while to get through Essences for me, at least. Essences are essentially like a primer that you want to put on before your serums and your moisturizers, your oils. Its function is to kind of be like a primer for your skin to fully absorb to get the benefits of each ingredient in the product. I have high hopes for this product for the winter time. Next by Appeal, we have the Ultra Cream Lipstick. I think the shade that we received is Next Level. I like how the packaging looks super bougie. Trying to find the corner to get this plastic off. Hashtag struggling. And this is what the shade Next Level looks like. I'm gonna swatch it on my wrist because I did apply the cream on my hand. And this is what Next Level looks like swatched. At first, looking at the lipstick, I thought it was going to be more on the pinker side, but it definitely swatched a lot more red. I am really excited to see how it looks on the lips. And this formula does feel super creamy, not matte at all, which I tend to like a little bit more since I have super dry lips. Next, by the brand Beauty by Bird, we have this eye brush set. The brand name is not ringing any bells, but these brushes feel super soft and dense. I could always use more eye brushes. I'm constantly cleaning mine from doing various eye looks. We have a crease brush. This is more of a dome shape crease brush, an angle shader, and a flat shader. As much as I love crease brushes, I think I would have been okay without the pointed one, and instead maybe of a pencil brush to help smoke out the lower lash line, or even like a small dome to pack on shimmer in the inner corners. But other than that, really excited to test out these brushes. By the brand Sweet Chef, we have the Kale and Vitamin B Sheet Mask. I have tried this. I got a trio of masks in IPSY. Also tried their serums, and I really like this brand. I also think that Target is starting to carry them online, which is super exciting because I didn't know where else to buy the brand. And lately I've been into more sheet masks as opposed to traditional clay or mud masks. These are just a lot easier. I've been to the point where I can pretty much use a sheet mask every day. It's just really relaxing at night, and it's just a way for me to help promote self-care because I tend to lack in the self-caring department. So this is just a way that I can incorporate that into my daily routine. So I'm very excited to get a product that I already know and love in this box. And then the last product is by Millennial Beauty. This is the Sweetie Pie palette. Sounds bougie because it's hemp infused. And this is what the inside of the palette looks like. In Glow Addict, we have seen a lot of skincare items from Millennial Beauty, but not makeup. So I'm definitely intrigued to swatch this palette. Whipped cream, burnt, crust, homemade. Ooh, so the mattes were super creamy to the touch, and they swatched really nice with pigment all the way through. If this is how the mattes feel, I cannot wait to try the shimmers. Pumpkin spice, Apple, Savory, Blueberry. As much as I really like this shade Blueberry, I wish it was a true blue shade for blueberries. I was hoping that Apple was gonna have a little bit more oomph to it, so maybe wetting the brush is going to help it, but the shimmers are just as smooth and creamy that the mattes are. Fresh Baked, Cinnamon, Butter, Dosed. And this is the entire palette swatched. Overall, I'm super happy how everything's swatched. This is on my bare arm. There is no primer or concealer to act as a base, and everything was swiped using my fingers. So I'm curious to see when my eyes are primed and these shades are being blended out with a brush, how they're going to perform. When I think of fall, I definitely think of more grungier colors. This is like the bright version of fall in my opinion. It's also super orange heavy, which definitely will put me out of my comfort zone since I don't always gravitate to more orangey shades. Overall, for the beauty box, I am super pleased. I think it was a nice, well-balanced box. I'm really excited to try this palette on my eyes. The formula does feel promising. And I liked how we got some eye brushes to complement it to create a look. And these brushes are super soft and dense. I hope that they blend out eyeshadow very nice. I'm very excited to try Appeal's lipstick formula. I've only tried their eyeliners and lip liners. Plus, this is a gorgeous shade. I can never have too many sheet masks, especially one that I already know and love. And then I'm very excited to try another DermaE product. I have high expectations for its performance with the colder weather. I'm not sure which box this is until we open it. And this is what the inside of the skincare box looks like. The first product that we have is by JJ Young. This is the Lower Lift Sheet Mask. I have received this mask, and I can't remember if I have received it in a previous skincare box or if it was in the beauty bag or the beauty box, but it is a really nice mask, and it focuses more on your neck, which the neck area tends to get neglected, and it's an area that you should focus on hydrating and firming because it's going to be an area that's going to gobble a lot like the turkeys. So I am glad to receive another sheet mask that I already know and love. Next, by Mind Body Spirit, we got a lip scrub. Ew, kind of looks like bacteria or mold. It reminds me a lot of the shade Slippery from the new Huda Beauty palette Naughty. Not the specs that you see in here, but there's like some bubble texture going on. Hopefully the camera is picking it up. I'm gonna reach out to them if it's supposed to look like that, because I would not put that on my lips. That's just failing the appearance test for me. Next, by the brand Broadway, this is the Ultra Lip Argan Oil Lip Gloss. I have not used a lip gloss in this packaging in so long, since like high school. Not gonna lie, I low-key miss Bath & Body Works having glosses like these. Unless if they still do. They had the best scents for those. I almost said shades. This is what the gloss looks like. So this is a nice clear gloss, which I don't have any clear glosses in my collection. I am curious because it has argan oil in it, and that's a very nice hydrating, moisturizing ingredient that a lot of oils tend to have for either the face or the hair. And there is a stick to it. I'm not the biggest fan of sticky glosses, but I can't be completely surprised because it is a gloss. So hopefully it feels a little bit better on the lips than it does the hand. Next, by Millennial Beauty, we have the Luxe Face Primer. Kinda looks like orange spray tan. Come on, pump. How many pumps does it take to dispense out product? The world may never know. Oh, there it goes. Gotta sass it a little bit. And this is what the primer looks like. It almost feels like an oil. Ooh, there's a strong fragrance to this. Hopefully that scent will go away. Otherwise, it might irritate my nose, triggering a headache, and that would be no bueno. But what I do like about this primer is that it is supposed to promote more of an luminosity, glow look to it. My hand has a very faint glow, which is something I like in my more glowy looks. I don't like it to be too glowy where I end up looking greasy, but I also don't like not enough glow because it'll just go away when you set the face. Next, by Millennial Beauty, we have the cleansing device. I have always wanted a device like this. It looks very similar to the brand, I think it's PMD, if it's the same one that makes the circle one that we got in BOXYCHARM a little while back. I am very excited for this. So you just press this button right here. You can increase the vibrations or decrease. As I mentioned, the PMD one, that is one that I do have. I still have my Clarisonic, which I have these sensitive brush heads for it that I will still use time to time, mainly only when I have a full face like this. And minus having vibrations, I have a dermalogical one that I got with their new pre-cleanse, which I do like too. You kind of just slip it on like a glove and cleanse your face like so. Gotta put this to the test and see which cleansing device does the best. I almost tossed out the instructions, I shouldn't have. You charge this using a USB and it's supposed to last every 5 months. There's a 2-year limited warranty. I'm gonna just set this aside in case if anything goes wrong for that warranty. And also trying to figure out how to open this part up to charge it. And then the last product, we got a misting tool. Oh, this comes with a cord, even better. I'm gonna keep that box too. So it looks like you fill it up, press this bottom, and misty. Kind of reminds me of those that you got at Disney World with like little fans going on and it dispenses mist, but it's just minus the fan. Kind of like how we got some skincare tools. They're tools that I don't have in my skincare routine, even though I just got like a massive thermal spring water to spray on my face. This is a little bit more travel size friendly than that massive can. This might be good on the go, especially with winter rolling around. Definitely gonna need something like this. Overall, with the skincare box, minus the lip scrub, I'm really excited for everything. This primer still has a strong scent on my hand, so I'm not sure if it's going to get as much use as I had hoped for. I'm very curious to see how this gloss is going to work out. As I mentioned with the Sweet Chef sheet mask, you can't go wrong with more sheet masks, and this is one that I already previously used and loved. And then we got some tools. Really excited to see how this works and how it compares to like that large can of thermal spring water. And then definitely got to put this to the test with my other cleansing devices in my routine, which means this is the first Luxe Glow Addicts box unboxing, and this is what the inside of the box looks like. So there are a couple of products in here that we have seen in some previous boxes. For example, the iBeauty lash applicator, as well as this brush cleanser. So these two will be set aside for a future giveaway. Next, by Double Dare, we have the Jet Super Hydrating Skincare Oil to Foam Cleanser. Can't recall if we got this in a previous skincare box or if we got it from the box by Fashion Stuff. I really enjoyed this cleanser. I like how it's an oil, because oil cleansers are really good to break down a full face of makeup like this, but it lathers up super nice, and it's definitely psychology for me, but a cleanser that lathers up really well. I feel like it's cleansing my face super well. There are only a handful of oil cleansers that actually really lather up, so this is just one that I really like for the aesthetics, but it also breaks down makeup super nice. But it's nice to get another bottle because I previously went through the first bottle that I got. I just could not stop using it, and it worked out super nice in my skincare routine. We got 6 pairs of lashes from iBeauty in the Under the Sea collection. I could always use more lashes. I really like how there is a dramatic set of lashes. We have Beach Please, Mimosa, and Shell Yeah. Shell Yeah, I definitely think is going to be my favorite style of lash because those are just the ones that I gravitate towards for all of my looks. I thought those were the style names. I was totally wrong because this one also says Beach Please, Mimosa, and Shell Yeah. But this box looks a little bit more on the natural side, where this bottom pair I think will be so pretty for those everyday looks. I think we got one of these boxes in a previous beauty box. Can't remember which one. Haven't used any of them yet, so I'm really excited to finally put them to the test. By the brand Luxe, we got these Skin Nourishment Collagen Essence Masks. I like how we got 3 instead of just 1. I have not tried this brand at all. I'm very intrigued by the word essence down here, so I'm wondering how it's going to promote hydration and moisture when you follow the remainder of your skincare after using these masks. Next, we got a MAC lipstick. This is in collaboration with Alaya. This product is what drew me to the Luxe box. They didn't really tease that many spoilers for the Luxe box, so to have MAC in this box is really good because it pays for almost half of the box right there. And this is what the shade Try Again looks like. I did not get anything from the Alaya collection. Ooh, that is so pretty and creamy. And this is what it looks like swatched. I'm definitely going to need either a lip liner or a gloss because this is almost too bright for me, but I think it's going to be a really nice neutral shade for the fall as opposed to the vampy shades that I typically wear. Lastly, there was a variation of ColourPop palettes. You could have either received Baby Got Peach like I did or Going Coconuts. I am a huge sucker for these ColourPop 9-pan palettes, so I already own both of them in my collection. I just want to make sure that this one is not busted because it will be in a future giveaway as well. It is good. good. Not only am I gonna swatch mine, but we're gonna do Going Coconuts as well. And this is what Baby Got Peach looks like. Darlin', Hungry Ghost, Perky. Get Even, Centerfold, Glaze It. Ochre, Ready or Yacht, Half Baked. And this is the entire palette swatched. I'm a huge fan of ColourPop's formula. None of their palettes have disappointed yet. There's pigment all the way through with the exception of the pressed glitter. I do get irritated when there are pressed glitters in some palettes because I tend to not use glitter. There is actually a video on my channel when I reviewed the Mulan collection where glitter actually sabotaged the look. Not a fun time at all, but I'm always a sucker when ColourPop releases a new palette because I know what I'm getting. Their formula is really consistent amongst all the palettes that they've released. And this is the inside of Going Coconuts. Shredded, Palm Reader, Colada. Lovely Bunch, Cocoa Crush, Shell Yeah. Get Crackin', the Cocoa, Nutty. And this is the entire palette swatched. Overall, between the two palettes, I think I would have rather received Going Coconuts just because of the one pressed glitter shade. It was just a turn off to me. It doesn't take away from the remainder of the palette, but I also see myself getting a little bit more use out of this one because it is fairly neutral, and peach is just a color that I don't really gravitate towards because it is in the orange family, and orange doesn't always look good on me. But I did set aside Baby Got Peach because I am working on a swatch video with it, so maybe then I will grow to love it. Overall, for the Luxe box, I don't think it was a bad first box. The only thing is I've had Glow Addict for some time now, and even though I have already tried and owned some of the products that were repeats, I think I would have liked to see all new products in Luxe that weren't just leftover inventory from previous boxes. I think that would have really blown my expectations of what the Luxe box was going to be. But on the flip side, if it is your first Glow Addict box, it is really exciting to get those products. Hopefully in December's Luxe box, we'll see less or no leftover inventory from other boxes. I really do enjoy Glow Addict, so I really like how they've expanded on multiple different tiers. I think the Luxe box has a lot of potential since we saw brands like MAC and ColourPop in the first box. I would love to know, do you guys get Glow Addict? Which tier do you get? If you get the same tiers as I did, were there any other variations? And if you got the beauty bag, let me know in the comments below which products that you received. Also let me know, what was your favorite item that I received? Did you already own any of these products previously? How did they work out for you? And are you guys looking forward to December's boxes? Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And if you don't, I appreciate your view anyways, and I'll see you in the next video.